Reporter Christopher Murdy. And Christopher, before we start, since we're at Pet Valu, you have, besides being a great student, you have developed a business. You have a dog walking business. Talk a little about that since we're at Pet Valu.
Yes, when I was in 5th grade, so about 4 years ago, I started a dog walking business, and I've grown it ever since. And now that I've started high school, it has gone, it's gone down a bit, but I've tried to keep going for the most part, and it's expanded quite a bit. That's all.
Chris, before we start your report, you've taken on such a great challenge this year. You graduated from Long Beach Catholic, which is a great school, but now this year you've entered Regis High School, one of the most prestigious schools on the East Coast. What's the challenge been like, not only going to a new school, but you take the train from Lido into Manhattan? What's this whole experience been like in the challenge of Regis? Because I know it's been a huge adjustment and a real challenge in your life.
It's been quite a challenge and quite the adjustment. I'd say one of the hardest things is the commute, having to just go back and forth every day. And I've had to change a lot of my old ways and to change them to fit the new school.
Okay. All right. But you'll never lose your passion for history, and I know you did a great history. You're going to close us with a great history segment. So what are you going to talk about tonight, Christopher Murdy?
I'm actually going to be talking about the railroad tonight and how it came to Long Beach. This week I'm going to end the crucial role it had on expanding Long Beach's popularity. When the railroad was first launched in 1880 in Long Beach, it took only 35 minutes to get from Hunters Point, Queens to Long Beach. This was used as a major selling point for the people trying to make Long Beach popular. The distance was only 22 miles, and the railroad cars were primarily first class, and they were known to be very comfortable. There were private cars that could be rented out for private parties. Two tracks were made from the heaviest steel were constructed. The cars were required to pass rigorous tests to ensure all their functions were working properly. And they used the brakes on the railroad cars were Westinghouse air brakes, which were a recent innovation at that time. They had interlocking switches made of steel, which ensured collisions between railroad cars were near to impossible. Additionally, the railroad used every device possible to increase safety, and it was a necessary part to the expansion of Long Beach. The station for Long Beach was located directly behind the hotel, which allowed people to step right off the train into the hotel. Tourists could travel to Long Beach relatively easily now, and this would cause Long Beach to grow greatly. The cars used during this time were far more luxurious than the cars used today.
Great job, Christopher Murdy! All right, now let's bring